Move in and take them out.
Greetings fellow gamers, today I'm going to be calling about Talk of Duty, and I just mixed it up completely the wrong way. Oh my gosh, let's start again. Greetings fellow gamers. I never really liked Call of Duty, mainly because I felt that I was no good at first person shooters. Reason being is that I personally preferred the slow, calculated approach, and working as a team, which Left 4 Dead certainly promoted, whereas games like Call of Duty, there was nothing but an influx of lone wolves. Ugh. In playing Black Ops 2, at times I was like, alright guys, you've shown you're awesome by getting a 31-to-3 kill death ratio. Now can you please help us capture some flags, pick up some tags, set the bomb, whatever, or however it is that you actually win the game. Don't get it misconstrued as I am not one of those, wah, I only play the objective which makes me better than you, even though my KDR is 13 to 29, it's your fault we lost sort of people, because I personally believe that a good team needs a mixture of people playing the objective and people that are slayers. I gave Black Ops 2 a go because why not? I had played Medal of Honor Warfighter and I loved that to bits, even though at Eurogamer I actually thought it was kind of generic. Yeah, well, me and Mikey thought it was kind of generic. I played Medal of Honor Warfighter, I loved that to bits, especially the buddy system, that was awesome. And it was just a perfect pace, so it was like, it was at a slow pace, which personally I like, but when it came to close quarter combat situations, it was still fast. I'm not one of those people that complain about sponging bullet. Personally, I actually prefer that than the 2 hits you're dead Call of Duty, where it's just like, oh look, I've been shot, oh I'm dead, woo. Anyway, anyway, that was still just a warm-up just for first-person shooters. That's why I played Medal of Honor, and it was my first, it was my first serious first-person shooter on multiplayer. I don't count the times like Time Splitters, because that was local multiplayer, which doesn't count. So what do I think of Call of Duty Black Ops 2? Truth of the matter is, it's not that great. Yeah, I said it. Hold on a minute, Mikey. I know what you're gonna say. You're gonna say, so why'd you play it all the time? Why don't you play something else? Which, to be fair, that is a fair question. I think the reason why I play it is it's quite easy to pick up and get the hang of it. It's quite accessible, meaning that you can just get to grips with it quite easily, and I know I have. I don't really know what it is about it, but bear in mind this is still my first and probably last Call of Duty for a bit, because I'm feeling exactly the same way as I did last year with FIFA 12, and that was my game of choice throughout last year. Once I proclaimed myself king of FIFA 12, yes Khalid, yes Matt, you know this to be true, yes Eamon, you too Lee, you know this to be true, I am the king, don't even argue. I moved on from that game and I effectively skipped out on FIFA 13. The only reason why I got it, because I remember I was sitting here and Khalid had FIFA 13 and he wanted me to play with him. No, he wanted me to play against him and then play a bit of pro clubs. I was like, I'm really not feeling FIFA 13. But he wanted to play, so I was just like, okay, fine, I'll go and get it. So I went out, got it, came back same day. I also bought Forza Horizon at that same day as well. But yeah, I just don't play it. Other than all the times where he asked me, oh, do you want to play pro clubs? Oh, do you want to play a match? That's it. I don't really play it of my own choice. Or back to Call of Duty. The game is flawed, but that's not to say that it's not enjoyable at times. Of course, it's better when you're playing with your friends and such, but that doesn't happen much often anymore, especially as Mikey gets frustrated at the game a lot of the times, which can be quite amusing actually. It's a shame he played with me when I was still getting to grips with the game, because then I wouldn't say he'd have to watch out for my back, but I would say that I couldn't, watch his back if I needed to. But if he played with me now, he'd notice that I am a heck of a lot better, and I could watch his back a lot more and win the matches if need be. Not saying that I'm awesome. In fact, you can probably look up my Call of Duty Elite and you'll see my stats are kind of abysmal. But at times I can go in hard, as they say. I'm never really going to use that expression ever again in my life. You can quote me on that, because no, just not me. Multiplayer is the one thing that I stick to, and playing by yourself can be frustrating, especially when you may not care about winning. I know I don't really, but that's more to do with the fact that there are so many factors out of my control, like random teammates. That's the big one. You might not care if you win, but tell me, where is the fun in being dominated time and time again, when you hear nothing but "we are being dominated, pick it up, we are being dominated, capture those flags, go on the aggression, we are being dominated"? Hearing that every 5 seconds, not fun whatsoever. Where is the fun in being spawn camped so hard that you end up dying a good 2 seconds right after you spawn? It sure isn't fun being quickscoped relentlessly by a group of 5 people all using sniper rifles on a map like Hijacked. Oh my god, Hijacked. Why are you using sniper rifles? Speaking of the maps, they're not really that much better either. I know a second ago I just slagged off Hijack, but I can live with that, because every first person shooter needs a small map, just a small chaotic map, just to let people unwind. And I've accepted that Hijacked is Black Ops 2's version of a small chaotic map. And rather than hate it, like some people have, I've just embraced it, and every time that map's on, I'm just like, cool, I don't have to try so hard, I just have fun, just let loose, whatever. However, Carrier, Aftermath, Yemen, no, no, no. I detest them with the fiery intensity of 1,000 suns. Anyway, for my first Call of Duty, I'd like to think that I've picked it up quite well and gotten the hang of it and all its nuances. It's still a flawed game, and in all honesty, I would rather play Medal of Honor Warfighter, and I really enjoyed that. However, it was very limited in comparison to Call of Duty, but it just did so many things better, I felt. Call of Duty is, once you look past its flaws and all of that, it's still a game where you can just sort of enjoy yourself, good to unwind, good time waster. But every now and then you'll get placed into a match where the lag is just so bad, or the other team's just spawn camping you, and it just completely ruins your enjoyment of the game. I don't know, in other games I guess it's the same, but Call of Duty just has it worse. That's just what I feel. Anyway, so yeah, this is pretty much what I thought about Call of Duty. That's pretty much it for this video. If you want to like, comment, or subscribe, or even dislike, feel free to. And that's it for today. Anyway, this is the Silver Assassin signing out, so over and out.
Poor execution out there. Mission profile failed.